So now we will see map in JavaScript. So guys, basically a map holds the key value pairs where the keys can be of any data type. So this we are going to check with the help of examples as well. Usually a map remembers the original insertion order of the keys. So guys, what happens is whatever key value pairs that we are going to add in the map object, the map will remember the original insertion order, which means the sequence of the keys that were added to the map. So guys, we will check that as well, how the sequence of the map key value pairs will look like when we are going to print that particular map elements. Now guys, how to create the map in JavaScript? So guys, basically there are two ways. First of all, we can pass an array to the new map over here, and each key value pair must be present inside the array. And the second way is to create a map and use the Map.set function that belongs to the map object. So guys, let us move to VS Code over here, and simply we are going to create a new file in this case. So basically we have created this map.js file over here. Now guys, what we will do is simply we are going to create an object that is map1 in this case. It is equal to, we will use the new operator followed by the map keyword. So guys, basically this is the map that we have to use in order to create the map object, and this is the way that we initialize a new map object over here. Now guys, we can add the key value pairs inside this particular map object by using the set method over here. So let us check that as well. So simply we will have to use the map object that is map1 in this case, followed by the dot character, and as you can see we have multiple methods over here related to the map object. So in this case we are going to use the set method over here, and it is going to take two parameters. The first parameter will be the key, and the second parameter will be the value for that particular key. So as you can see, it adds a new element with a specified key and value to the map over here. So guys, let us use this method, and first of all let us provide the simple key, that is using the number over here 1 in this case, followed by comma, and then the second parameter must be value. So in this case we are going to provide the string representation of that number. So guys, basically this is the key that is 1 over here, and the string representation of key is 1 in this case. Let us add another element, in which case we are going to provide the key as 2 and the string representation of 2, that is 2 in this case. So as you can see, these are the key value pairs that we are adding in the map object over here. Now guys, it is very important to note that you cannot have duplicate keys, and whatever keys that you define once again by using the set method, the older value will be overridden by the new value over here. So we will check that as well with the help of examples. Now guys, how do we get the map elements? So simply we can use the get method in order to get elements over here. So since we have added the two elements inside the map object, let us print the map object over here by using the console.log statement. So simply we have to use the map1 object over here. Let us see what will be the output. So on the terminal we will say node command over here, followed by the name of the JavaScript file, that is map.js file over here. So as you can see, we have the map object having the two key value pairs over here. We have the first key as 1 and the string representation as 1 over here, and then the second key as well. Now guys, let us say we want the value of a specific key from these key value pairs that are getting displayed. So what we can do is simply we can use the get method over here, which will take the key as the parameter for this particular method. So simply we will say map1, that is the object, followed by the dot character, and then we have the get method. It returns a specified element from the map object. So guys, over here we will use the get method, and let's say we want the value of this particular key, that is 1 in this case. So simply we will provide 1 as the number. Let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, we are getting 1 in this case, which is the value for this key, that is 1 over here. So guys, in this way we can simply use the get method as well in order to get the value of a specific key inside the map object. Now guys, apart from this, what will be the output of the type of operator for this particular variable? So guys, let us check that as well. So simply we will say console.log statement over here, and we will provide a type of operator over here, and then simply we will provide the map1, that is the variable. So probably map and set and arrays, all these are of the type objects in JavaScript. So guys, let us confirm that as well. When we save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal, so as you can see, the type is getting printed over here. Map is of the type object over here. Now guys, apart from this, we can also use the size property in order to know how many key value pairs are present inside the map. So guys, over here once again we will provide the console.log statement in this case, and then we will have size of map1 followed by colon, and then simply we will use the plus operator over here in order to have the string concatenation with this particular string that we have provided, and then simply we will say map1 followed by dot character, and then we have the size property in this case. Guys, remember that this is a property and we don't have to provide the open and close parenthesis unlike functions over here. So simply we will provide the size property. Let us see what is the number of key value pairs this time. So when we save this file now and try running this code, as you can see, since we have provided only two elements over here, we are able to see size of map1, it is equal to 2. And if we provide one more element, let's say we provide the element that is 3 over here, and we provide the string representation of the number 3. Let me just run this code once again over here. So as you can see, size of map1, it is equal to 3 now. So guys, based on the number of key value pairs that are present inside the map object, the size property will return you the number of the elements that are present inside the map object. Now guys, apart from this, we can also use the delete method to remove the key value pairs over here. So simply what we can do is, let's say we want to remove one of the keys. So let's say we want to remove the second key from this particular map object. So simply we will say map1 followed by the dot character, and then we have the delete method over here. Now guys, this particular method takes one of the keys as the parameter which you want to delete from the map. So let's say we provide the key as 2 because that is the key value pair that we want to remove from this map, and then what we will do is simply we will have the updated key value pairs inside the map. So over here we will say updated map followed by colon, and then simply we will have the map1 object over here. So guys, we will say we will have updated map after deleting as the string over here, so that we can recognize that this is the status of the map object after deleting the key value pair. So let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here. So as you can see, we are getting updated map after deleting, and then we are getting the object map over here. That's because we cannot concatenate it with a string in this case. So guys, there are other methods in order to print the map along with the string. That is, we can use the for each method as well, which we are going to see. So guys, for now what we will do is simply we are going to print the map1 over here without any string in this case. So when we run this code once again over here, as you can see, map is now having two key value pairs, that is 1 it is equal to 1, and then 3 is equal to 3, and we have deleted the second key over here. Now guys, apart from this, we can also use the clear method to remove all the elements from the map. So guys, instead of deleting one of the key value pairs over here from the map, let us say we want to clear, that is delete all the elements from the map object. So simply we will say map1 followed by the dot character, and then we have the clear method over here, and then after that if we check the status of the map1, we won't be getting any of the key value pairs over here. So let me just run this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, we are having 0 key value pairs inside the map object now, before which the size of the map was 3 over here, but after that we have cleared all the key value pairs from the map. So guys, in this way you can clear all the elements from the map object as well. Apart from this, you can also check whether a specific key is present by using the has method over here. So guys, let us check that as well. I'll comment out this delete and the clear methods over here, and simply what we will do is we are going to check whether the key that is 3 is present inside the map object or not. So guys, over here simply we will say map1 followed by dot character, and then we will have the has method. In this case, it is going to return the boolean indicating whether an element with the specified key exists or not inside the map object. So guys, over here has method takes one one parameter that should be a key. So let's say we provide the key as 3, which is present inside the map object over here. So basically this statement should return true in this case. So let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, we are getting true as the return value from the has method. Guys, what if we provide the key as 4, which is not present inside the map object? So let us check what will be the output. This time it must be false. So as you can see, since the key that is 4 is not present inside the map object, it is returning the false as the return value by using the has method over here. And in this way you can check whether a specific key is present inside the map object by using the has method over here. Now guys, apart from this, you can also use the for each method to invoke a callback. So guys, let us check that as well. What we want to do is go through each and every key value pair of the map and print the key value pairs on the console. So guys, we can do that by using the for each method. So guys, over here what we will do is simply I will comment out this line of code, that is console.log statement, and then in order to use the for each method, first of all we have to use the map1 object followed by the dot character, and then as you can see we have the for each method over here. It executes a provided function once per each key value pair in the map in insertion order. So guys, what is the meaning of insertion order? Basically the order in which we have inserted the key value pairs. Using that insertion order only, the for each method will be executed for all the pairs. So guys, let us check that as well. So over here we will use this particular method, and basically it is going to call a callback function. So let's say we name the callback function as display. Guys, it is very important to note that whatever function you use over here, you don't have to provide the open and close parenthesis in order to call that function. So guys, callback function is different. We don't have to provide the open and close parenthesis, but only the name is to be provided that will be identified as the callback function over here. And then apart from this, we need to define that callback function in this case. So guys, simply we are going to define the display function over here, and this particular function will take 3 parameters over here. The first parameter will be the value, which is the right hand side over here of the key value pairs, and then the second parameter will be the key, and the third parameter will be the map object over here. So guys, in this way you can simply get the key value pairs by using the callback function. So simply we can have the console.log statement over here, and then inside the string literal we will say $symbol, and then first of all we will provide key and then equal to symbol, and then again we will use the value that is being passed as a parameter to this function. So guys, basically what will happen is for each key value pair that is present inside this particular map object over here, the for each method will be called, and every time the parameter will be passed as the key value pair over here, and those key value pairs can be used for further processing inside this particular callback function. So guys, let us check how this will work over here. Let me just run this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, we have the size of map1, it is 3, and then 1 it is equal to 1. So this is the first instance when the for each method is called and the interpreter goes to this particular display function over here and prints the key value pairs, and then again we have the 2 equal to 2 key value pair, and then the last key value pair over here. Now guys, it is very important to note that based on the sequence of the addition of the key value pairs over here, the same sequence will be followed while printing them or using them for some other manipulation. So let's say first of all we add the key value pair that is 3 and 3 over here, followed by 1, and then we have the 2 keys in this case. So what will be the sequence on the terminal? So let us check that as well. So simply when we run this code once again over here, it is having the same sequence in which we had added the key value pairs over here to the map1 object. So always remember that the map object is going to follow the same sequence while the key value pairs were added to that particular object. Now guys, apart from this, you can also have the arrow function over here instead of calling this particular display function, which is defined separately. So guys, over here instead of having the display function, we can have the arrow function over here. So we have the open and close parenthesis inside which we have to provide the value followed by comma, and then we have to provide the key, and these are the two things that we are going to use values, and simply we will say console.log statement over here, which we had provided inside the display function. Let me just copy it over here for the arrow function in this case, and simply we can remove this particular callback function over here. So guys, either you can have the arrow function in this case, or you can have the callback function that can be defined. So simply I'm going to comment out this line of code, and we have provided a separate for each method by using the arrow function over here. The functionality will be same in this case. Let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, we are getting 3, 1 and 2 as the key value pairs based on this particular arrow function that is being called by using the for each method over here. Now guys, apart from this, we can also get all the entries of the map by using the entries method. So let us check that as well. So over here, simply we will have the console.log statement, and then we will say map1 followed by dot, and then we will say entries in this case. So guys, basically this particular entries method will help us in order to print all the key value pairs over here. Let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, by using the for each method, we were able to get the individual key value pairs, but by using the map entries over here, we are able to get all the key value pairs in the form of the arrays over here. So guys, in this way you can use the entries method as well for this map object. Apart from this, you can also use the keys and the values methods for the map object, and you will get the keys and the values that you have added in that particular map object. So guys, I'll leave this up to you as a homework for you so that you can practice on your own, and comment in the comment section below what is the output that you get for this keys and the values method that you have called for the map object that you have defined. So please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. I'll see you in the next video, in which we are going to talk about converting string to number and number to string in JavaScript. So stay tuned.